Today was a celebration and a memoriam honoring the life of O'Shea Sibley, who was killed tragically at a gas station in Brooklyn a couple of weeks ago. And so members and leaders and allies of the LGBTQ community came out today to celebrate not only his life, but to amplify our presence as folks who believe that folks should have the ability to live their lives however they choose to live it. We're still fighting for the basic human ideals: safety, education, healthcare, access, simple things. Getting a good job, being able to provide for yourself, housing. These are all things that folks within the LGBTQ community tend to struggle with and have to face, in addition to all of the things that we all face as human beings or as folks who are in the United States of America, and the social, economic, psychological sort of stressors that we deal with on a day-to-day basis.
We're facing a lot of things: discrimination, being able to just be free as who we want to be, being closed out of career jobs and opportunities, just people not really ready to accept what it's already been here. And we're not going nowhere. Just remember that. I want to make that be said. We're not going nowhere. And I think that's really what it really is.
It is not enough for us to just live and exist anymore. We must come together, connect with different organizations that is putting themselves in situations where they can actually provide better legislation. Invite yourself to the table, because 9 times out of 10 we're not invited to the table, but a lot of times these doors are open for you to come and sit in. So invite yourself to the table.
Not only do we need to create legislation that positively impacts trans folks, like here in New Jersey, where we went further through an executive order to protect trans health care, regardless of what state you live in. But we need to pass policies that essentially ensure that the daily lived experiences of trans folks, specifically Black trans folks, are benefited from that legislation. So it's great that we have committed to protecting trans health care here in New Jersey. But at the end of the day, if a Black trans woman walks into a healthcare provider and is denied those services, has that legislation done enough? Has that executive order done enough? And the answer is no. As long as there are trans women trying to find housing and failing to do so, as long as there are trans women that are facing discrimination in the healthcare industry, as long as there's coverage being denied by insurance providers, there's more work that needs to be done. And I'm saying that coming from a state that is one of the most progressive on trans issues in the entire nation.
Gracious and eternal Lord God, thank you. Thank you for every gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender, non-binary, gender non-conforming, asexual, I don't have a title yet, and if I never get one, it ain't none of your business, person, sibling, or being on the planet. Thank you. That just like you made diversity in snowflakes and blades of grass and birds and the animal kingdom, you did it for us. We just figuring it out. You didn't make one or the other. You made so much and so many. And for the so much and so many we stand. For the so much and so many we rise.